The Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 is a server-grade central processing unit (CPU) that is designed to handle heavy workloads in data centers, cloud computing environments, and other enterprise-level applications. This CPU was released in Q3 2014, and it is built on Intel's 22nm process technology. In this article, we will take a deep dive into the specifications of the Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 CPU, including its architecture, clock speed, cache size, power consumption, and more. Architecture. The Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 CPU is based on the Haswell-EP microarchitecture. The Haswell-EP architecture also supports Intel's hyper-threading technology, which allows each physical core to execute 2 threads simultaneously, effectively doubling the number of available processing threads. Having 4 cores and 8 threads. Clock speed. The base clock speed of the Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 CPU is 3.0 GHz. This is the speed at which the CPU operates under normal conditions. However, the CPU can also operate in a turbo boost mode, where it can dynamically increase its clock speed to up to 3.5 GHz, depending on the workload. This allows the CPU to provide additional performance when needed, without compromising on power consumption. Cache size. The Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 CPU has a total of 15 MB of cache, which is split into 2 levels. The third level cache 10 MB Intel Smart Cache L3 is shared between all the cores. The cache is used to store frequently accessed data and instructions, which can be accessed much faster than if they were stored in main memory. Power consumption. The Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 CPU has a maximum thermal design power (TDP) of 105 watts. This is the amount of power that the CPU can dissipate under normal operating conditions. The TDP is an important factor to consider when building a server or data center, as it can affect the overall power consumption and cooling requirements of the system. Memory support. The Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 CPU supports up to 4 channels of DDR4 memory, with a maximum memory speed of 2133 MHz. This allows the CPU to access large amounts of memory quickly, which is important for applications that require a lot of data processing. Virtualization support. The Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 CPU supports Intel's virtualization technology, VTX, which allows virtual machines to run at near native performance. This technology allows multiple virtual machines to run on a single physical server, effectively maximizing server utilization and reducing the need for additional hardware. Security features. The Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 CPU also includes a number of security features, including Intel's Trusted Execution Technology, TXT, and Intel's Advanced Encryption Standard New Instructions, ISNI. Text provides hardware-based security features to help protect against attacks, while ISNI provides hardware acceleration for ICE encryption and decryption. Number of cores and threads. The Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 CPU has a total of 4 physical cores, and with the support of Intel's hyper-threading technology, it can execute up to 8 threads simultaneously. This means that the CPU can handle multiple tasks at once, improving performance and reducing latency. Instruction set. The Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 CPU supports the x86-64 instruction set, which is the current standard for 64-bit computing. It also supports a range of other instruction sets, including SSE 4.1, SSE 4.2, and AVX2, which are used for specific types of data processing and computation. Socket and platform compatibility. The Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 CPU uses the LGA 2011-3 socket, which is compatible with the Intel X99 chipset. This means that the CPU can be used in a wide range of server and workstation motherboards that support this socket and chipset. Performance. In terms of performance, the Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 CPU is a strong performer, particularly when it comes to multi-threaded workloads. Its support for hyper-threading and large cache size make it well suited for tasks such as video rendering, scientific computing, and data analysis. However, it's worth noting that the CPU is now several years old, and there are newer processors available that offer better performance and efficiency. For example, the Intel Xeon scalable processors, which were released in 2017, offer up to 28 cores and improved memory support, among other features. Price. The Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 CPU was released with a suggested retail price of $415. However, the actual price may vary depending on the vendor and the specific configuration of the server or workstation that the CPU is being used in. The Intel Xeon E5-2623v3 CPU is a powerful and reliable server-grade processor that offers strong performance and support for a wide range of enterprise-level applications. While newer processors are now available that offer better performance and efficiency, the Xeon E5-2623v3 remains a popular choice for many organizations due to its proven track record and compatibility with existing server and workstation hardware.